Jeffrey Epstein, and the Mossad in Israel, and Netanyahu, and the CIA. I see CIA agents, and I hear spies. I hear Israel, I hear the Mossad. Why are you showing me Netanyahu? Okay, and I see Jeffrey Epstein. There is a connection between the two. And the Mossad. You're showing me Abraham Lincoln. He was the one who freed the slaves. Showing me sex trafficking. You're telling me you're taking me through time. I see Jeffrey Epstein. You're telling me to put on the belt. But the truth. And fasten it up, Lord. You're in it for the long haul. I saw like a light bulb like Thomas Edison. Say a time portal and a time lapse. And what am I showing you? Eras in time. ERA in time. I will open the files and I will show you what's inside. I see Jeffrey Epstein. I see the Mossad. I see CIA. And I hear federal agents. And I see FBI agents. I see people in underground tunnels. Finding the sex trafficking slaves. Oh my goodness, you're showing me Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad. And these children who are being sex trafficked and used as slaves are underground. You're telling me there's nothing new under the sun. Oh my goodness, thank you, Lord. The railroads. You were telling me some of these children are in railroads. I feel like some are wondering, looking for a way out in Texas. And I hear missions are complete. They will be completed. Who will find them? Okay, now you're showing me again Jeffrey Epstein, the Mossad, and CIA agents, the FBI, children, sex trafficking. I hear tunnels. I hear open the vaults. I see the sewer systems. You're showing me those words you gave me about Creflo Dollar and what's his name, and Kenneth Copeland. Why? Seriatu surumati. You just stop there. Seriatu. Okay, you say you're gonna tell me in part. And you have a plan. Okay, and word will get out. And I see the word exposure. And you have a part to play. And hearken on to the words that I tell you and give them. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to interject on this word. So I looked up and saw, did the Underground Railroad go to Texas? And it did. And I found this video. I also searched it and it said, the Underground Railroad went to Texas. So why is the Lord saying this? And I feel the Lord as I'm saying this prayer point, or for whatever intelligence agencies are listening to me, there could possibly be children in these underground railroads in Texas who are looking to find a way out, who are being sex trafficked in these tunnels that were once used to escape are now being used for sex trafficking. Watch this video.
The story of an underground railroad that wasn't started by Harriet Tubman for runaway slaves headed north. Mixed race families named Jackson and Weber were among those who helped them go south to Mexico. The route was shorter, but the terrain more treacherous. Jesse Degollado tells us it ended at the Rio Grande with just a ferry ride to freedom. It's the title of a documentary produced by the University of Texas in the Rio Grande Valley.
Just over my shoulder is Mexico. Freedom or protection? The South Texas border to this day holds legendary status across the U.S.
Yet it also has a little-known history involving runaway slaves and mixed-race families fleeing the South before the Civil War.
Escape was just a ferry ride across the Rio Grande into Mexico.
Just a Ferry Ride to Freedom, a documentary by Nick Maddox and Roseanne Bacha Garza, tells a dramatic story of mixed-race couples who helped them, the slave catchers who wanted them back, and those who went to slave-free Mexico or stayed here to start new lives. They and many of their descendants are buried in the valley. Their ancestors had braved unforgiving terrain in the strip between the Nueces River and the Rio Grande that undocumented immigrants still encounter heading north.
It was just amazing to hear that piece of history happen right here.
This Underground Railroad isn't the one most learn about in school.
I didn't know that this place existed before I got down here.
Having come from Washington, D.C. 13 years ago, the pastor with a love of history and community involvement was approached by an anthropologist at UTRGV who'd already done more than a decade of research into its history.
Seriatu Suro. I see Candace Owens. See her turning the pages in the book. Okay. Seriatu. He says, spies in the enemy's camps you are. Seriatu Suro Maye. What is she looking into next? Okay. I see the Charlie Kirk assassination. Okay. He's showing me Charlie getting like the wound to his neck. Like a big hole in his neck. Seriato Soroma, bleeding out. Seti aha. What? What? Why do I hear not his blood? What does that mean? Not his blood. Not his blood and contamination. Okay, I hear moments in time and flickers, and I am showing you who I am. And truths must be told. And you're telling me whose blood is it? What? Sheti hatusu. I see Nephilim blood and witchcraft. Seti. I see open doors. You showing me Erica Kirk. I hear the Mossad. I see Jeffrey Epstein and I see the children. Now I hear Turning Point USA and the floor and the ceiling's about to break in. What does that mean? Teseatu Surumaye. I'm exposing all faulty foundations and it will be broken up. The Mossad. Seriatu Surumaye. Read. Seriatu. So I see CIA agent. I see Jeffrey Epstein. I see the playbook. So I should read the playbook. Seria. I hear scheduling times. Is it 6 p.m., 7 p.m.? See Candace Owens' face. Seriatu. So she might have new words about the Mossad going forward in Jeffrey Epstein and the files. And what is she finding out that she has not said yet? The files are hidden. I see Bermuda Triangle. I see the scrolls. I wonder if Jeffrey Epstein has something to do in the Bermuda Triangle. Seriatu suruma yetihatu. I hear witchcraft. I hear breed not of I am. I hear sex trafficking ring, but I see a triangle. Teriatu, so he said a pentagram. He's showing me the flag of Israel and that triangle thing. I heard the Mossad. Whose Jewish tradition is it? Seti Haya. Is that a pentagram on the flag, Lord? What is it? Hexagram. What is it? Seti. I feel like you're saying it's not of I am. I hear Jewish traditions mingled with me. Okay, I just heard Jewish traditions and mysticism. Now I hear the word ink. You're saying the mysteries of I am. Lord, do you want to make this make sense? Because it's not making sense right now. Sete hatu surumate she Jewish mysticism. And you're showing me the pentagram or the symbol of the flag of Israel. What am I telling you, my Dorothy? See Jeffrey Epstein, the Mossad, I see the flag, and I see the symbol on the flag. Are you telling me that symbol is from the Mossad, Lord? What are you saying? Sete hatu surumate. I hear a dark past. Sete haya. Who belongs to Israel? Sete ha, my chosen ones. Sit, the tribes and the nations shall come back home. Now he's showing me the synagogue of Satan. And he's showing me an altar, and he's showing me Baal. And he is asking me, who are they sacrificing to? And then I hear the temple dome. Sehete. I see a Hindu goddess. I see Shiva, the destroyer of many. Se. I see a temple and a throne erected not of God. I see Baphomet and Baal worship. He said on the place that I put it. And I hear bells of throne. On the place that you put what, Lord? And I see Aphrodite too. Sete harama the Temple Mount. Temple Mount. And then I hear Mount Zion. Sete, and I see a portal over the Temple Mount. What? And they know this? And there are many gates to the abyss. And you're showing me like a baton over that place. Sete hatu tu surumahe. A portal to hell and destruction. You're reminding me in the book of Revelations when the Antichrist said that I will set up my temple on, he sets up his thing, his altar in the temple or something. Tete ha, the book of Revelations, I will make myself like the Most High God. Sete, the Antichrist. Sutu suhate aramate, and Numbers. Just show me the book of Numbers for some reason. Okay, so this is something you guys probably know about the flag of Israel, and I haven't really done research on it, but now that the Lord is bringing this to my attention, I have done research, and it's exactly what he said. So take a look at the videos that I found about the hexagram on the flag of Israel.
Most Jews recognize the Star of David as a symbol of Judaism. Some would argue it's the symbol. In ancient times, the Star of David, or the Magen David, wasn't an exclusively Jewish symbol. It was a common geometric symbol, just like the 5-point star and even the swastika. The oldest record of the 6-point star as a Jewish symbol was around the 2nd or 3rd century. Archaeologists found stars of David on the walls of the Synagogue of Capernaum near the Sea of Galilee. But most experts think that these stars and those found elsewhere in the early Common Era were used for decorative purposes and didn't hold any significant Jewish meaning. Nearly a century later, the star appeared on the now famous Leningrad Codex, the oldest known manuscript of the Hebrew Bible dating from 1008 CE. However, it's unclear if it was used merely for decoration or possibly had a deeper religious purpose. Experts like German-Israeli academic and philosopher Gershom Scholem theorize that the star gained more meaning in Judaism in the mysterious teachings of the Kabbalah. The 13th and 14th centuries saw a growing movement of Jewish sages in Spain, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East, writing Kabbalistic texts that explored the foundations of Jewish mysticism.
Have you ever seen this symbol before? I'm sure you have, but could you be mistaking it for another very popular symbol? This particular hexagram is known as the Seal of Solomon, a 6-pointed star formed by 2 interlocking triangles. Its origins are ancient, with some of the earliest uses being found in Indian, Greek, and Babylonian cultures, often symbolizing cosmic balance and unity. In Jewish tradition, the symbol appears sporadically, sometimes as a decorative motif, but it truly gained prominence in medieval Europe through magical texts like the Key of Solomon, a grimoire attributed to King Solomon himself. According to legend, Solomon used this symbol to command spirits, control demons, and even communicate with angels. The seal was said to grant him incredible power and wisdom, which is why it's associated with divine authority and mastery over the spiritual realm. Interestingly, the hexagram was not exclusive to Judaism or Solomonic magic. Similar symbols were used in Islamic, Hindu, and Christian contexts, often for protection or as an emblem of divine harmony.
Okay, with knowing that, we know that that doesn't come from the Lord. So that symbol on the flag is not from the Lord, and that's just that. So I feel like the Lord is saying that that's tied to the Mossad somehow. I have a bunch of words that I have to give out, and in its time, and this is only not even touching the surface of the things that the Lord has told me. So be prepared for what's coming next, guys, because I know I wasn't, but it is what it is, guys. Hit that like button and let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I will speak to you guys soon. Hey guys, this video is brought to you by Glory Changers. Go and check out the Glory Changer store where you can get these bracelets that say Jesus, Yeshua, Adonai. There's many different bracelets for men and women. I do pray, decree, and declare, and release the anointing over each bracelet that I make. Each bracelet is made with love, and whatever the Lord has me decree and declare onto it for the person who will receive it, because he knows all things. Glory Changers, from glory to glory. Come and check out the Glory Changer store.